Sarah Jessica Parker still fears poverty and stocks up on Lard. Sarah Jessica Parker is worth $200 million, but she still saves food. She takes clothes home from the set. Parker doesn't buy new clothes for her son. He wears other people's hand-me-downs. Even success hasn't erased her money worries. But why? Parker was born in a poor family.
We didn't have electricity sometimes. We didn't have Christmases sometimes. We didn't have birthdays. The bill collectors came. The phone company would call and say, "We're shutting your phones off."
She was one of 8 children. Her mother, Barbara, bought her daughters 2 pairs of shoes a year.
There was a corporate outlet, and you could get Polly Flinders dresses really inexpensively,
said Barbara. She bought dresses there for 99 cents.
My mother's role model was Rose Kennedy.
Parker says. They lived poorly but dressed immaculately. The girls wore smock dresses and patent leather shoes. The boys wore blazers. They went to see ballet and theater at free matinees. Now Parker hardly buys clothes. She took all the clothes she wore from SATC.
I kept every single solitary thing.
Parker said.
Furniture, clothes, everything packed according to season and episode and scene.
In Europe, Parker doesn't go shopping for clothes, but she buys housewares. She thinks this stuff is cheaper there.
I bought cheap because that is what my mother did.
Parker said.
She would drive 15 miles out of her way to get 15 bags of paper towels because they were cheaper.
Parker's son James wears hand-me-downs.
He only wears hand-me-downs because I've got all these older nephews,
explained Parker.
Plus my mother saved all my brother's clothes.
Parker also doesn't buy new furniture. She reupholsters old furniture instead. As a little girl, Sarah used to dread lunch at school. Her name was called, and she was given a ticket for a free meal.
I knew I was different from the kids who pay for lunch or bring their lunch from home.
Parker still remembers the food problems. Now she and her husband Matthew Broderick save leftovers. They use them to prepare other dishes.
We make chicken stock all the time. We freeze it, and we like to use it in our rice.
They preserve every Parmesan rind. They save the fat from the bacon.
We have fat from a Spanish ham that Matthew bought for my son for Christmas, which we saved for cooking. We have a whole section of our fridge dominated by fats.
Parker and her husband have a joint credit card account, but they have separate budgets. She doesn't want to be financially dependent on him, although the SATC franchise has enriched Parker. For the first 3 seasons, she received $50 million. For the rest, she earned about $150 million. But Parker is still unsure about money.
I'm afraid of going broke.
She explains. She's nervous about spending when not working.
In the case of the entertainment industry, actresses have this window. The window closes every day a little bit more. The earnings potential falls and the window is closed. And I am really cognizant of that.